What's up, everybody? It's Sean Wave back with another video. And today, guys, I decided to talk about, something that's been going on the internet for the past few days. I've been keeping quiet about the situation, but here we go again, guys. Here we go again. And what I mean by that is, if you've been watching my channel, I talked about, Johnny Salami. I don't know why it always still makes me laugh. And, I talked about Mr. Vitali, you know, um, and those guys, they are, if you don't know, they're both IRL streamers, IRL, and real life streamers. um, and they go to, different cities or countries and they harass people. And that's how they create their content. Hey, it is what it is, right? But, you know, obviously, you're being rude to people and stuff like that. And that's not cool. That's never cool to be rude to people and just creating a scene and, you're just not being a really good person, basically. So now we have another one that he has a big channel, and that's Pro Life Traveler. Pretty sure that's his name, Pro Life Traveler. Yeah, this is his channel right here, and dude got 98.3K. So he's not a small fry. And I did watch his channel. I went down his rabbit hole. That sounds kind of weird, rabbit hole. Well, you know what? I just watch a lot of his videos, right? And actually, the content's not bad. Actually, he goes around. He has a wife. He has a child. A very beautiful family. His wife is Filipina, and I don't know his situation as far as is he living there, if he's just on a visa. I don't know his situation, but all I know is that from what I read, his visa had expired January 1 of 2026. So it looks like, he is there illegally. And because of his videos, of him allegedly, harassing people and allegedly that people had filed complaints against him and the government picked up on that, and it is what it is. You can look that up and see the news yourself. So, and that's not cool. Again, guys, I'm a vlogger myself, and I go, to these countries, and I have a good time. I respect the people. I respect the culture. I try to learn some of the language, and I always have a good time. I never have any issues. I put up videos, and I'm not putting videos up to, hurt people, or I'm not harassing people, or I'm not, doing anything like that. I just like to respect people, and just have fun. I'm in the country. I want to enjoy the beautiful beaches. I want to enjoy the food and just have a good time and film it and document it and upload it for other people to enjoy, to entice them to come to that particular place, if it's a city or country or restaurant or whatever it may be. That's the point of why I'm on this platform, to get people to know about some of these places that, or maybe get you to want to go to some of these places that you would never thought of going if you didn't see that video. But Pro Life Traveler, again, I watched a lot of his videos. I was entertained. I would say that. And I was entertained on the ones that he wasn't harassing people. Him and his wife will go out, just regular vlog style. Looks like he's using some type of GoPro, whatever. It doesn't really matter. The selfie stick, GoPro type style, with his accent it was really interesting, watching him interact with, with people. But when you cross the line and when you're harassing certain people and from what I'm looking at, it seems to be a lot of females, you know. I mean, he does have a wife at home, he has a child, and he talks about that. He's very open about that. Yeah, I'm married and stuff like that. So I understand maybe he's doing it for content, you know, fine, whatever. Yeah, that's great, But again, when you go to these countries, you have to abide by the law. You can't just be filming people who don't want to be filmed. When I go to the Philippines and I film, I always ask permission. I say, hey, is it okay? Even here in the United States of America, I always ask, is it okay? Most people say yes. Some people will say, yeah, and I say, hey, I'll blur your face out. Then they say, yeah. So as long as I respect their wishes, right? Well, if you're just harassing people and you're getting them on film and you're just uploading without their permission, there's Filipino laws for that. Some of the privacy laws. Like, you can't just be filming people without their permission. They'll complain against you, and then you just face the consequences, right? I don't understand why some foreigners will come to the Philippines and think it's a playground. It's not. It's not a playground. The Philippines is a beautiful country. I love the Philippines so much. It's a beautiful country, and I don't know why some people feel they can just go there and just do whatever they want to do, throw money around, and just, I don't know. I just don't understand it. When I go there, I don't do any of that. I don't know. I just feel that, you go there and you commit crimes and you do wrong things. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. Hopefully, Mr. Pro-Life Traveler will turn his content around and stick with just having good content to where you're asking permission, to where, people are okay with you filming them, and, just be respectful of the culture and things of that nature. And I think his videos will be, they'll be fine, Sometimes, greed or crossing out lines to get more clicks in content, or more clicks and views, I guess. You get more revenue. And I'm a vlogger, so I am monetized, so I understand how that works. I will never let myself get to the point to where I gotta do something to where, or just be rude to somebody just to get more clicks. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that. So, but with that being said, I don't know, I just had to talk about it. And I don't understand why, a lot of these foreigners are going to these countries and doing that. I go there, I vlog, I have a good time, I get views, I get clicks. And, I just want to, I just want to make sure my channel is a very positive channel, all about travel and abandoned places, what I document. And I just want to have a good time, that's it. I don't want to be on the news or hey, Sean Wave Go, this guy's nah, nope, not this guy. So if these guys like the message that I'm trying to get through to whoever's watching this video, please hit that like and subscribe to the channel. And if you do like travel videos, stick to this channel and like and subscribe, stick with me. And we have a fun time. I go to many different places. I've been to the Philippines over 5 times. It's one of my favorite countries. This is your boy, Sean Wave, signing out here in West Seattle, Washington, USA. I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.